It's Thursday, and you know what that means. This is Max Wrestling episode 334. This is your captain speaking, and after John Cena vs. Roman Reigns is made official for SummerSlam, and Jericho wrestles Hoovy on TNT like it's 1998, we're also set for the second semi-final of the King of the Mic. Joining me to discuss all this and more are the podcast machine Mike Larkin and the Max Wrestling Knowledge Champion and Promo Champion El Jefe Moses Marquez.
Good morning.
Hot damn early.
Top of that damn morning. It's a championship week.
Yeah.
Championship. We were hoping he'd be here at the start of the show, but he has till the end of the show to show up to defend his world title. The Phoenix will be hopefully defending the world championship against Mike this week. We've already postponed it once. It ain't getting postponed again, so we're gonna have to make a decision if Phoenix doesn't show up.
Alrighty. Now, I will say this. I've been having a good and a bad week, as I was telling you before the shizo. You want to hear some of the good parts of the week?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
There was some good parts. Go on.
Okay, first and foremost, so you know me, man. I'm a history type of cat. We are at the history of when CM Punk made his debut on ECW, defeating Just Incredible. I was there that night, same night as Big Show and Batista and the Change the Channel chants that went out full blown back in 06, man. It was a good week for history in wrestling. Then there was the bad part when that goddamn bald-headed son of a bitch Tito Ortiz was the August 1st warning. I hated it 8 years ago, and I hate it 8 years to this day back in 2013. And this also ties in what we're going to be talking about in with the news. It has been a year since Bray Wyatt put the old mandible claw on Alexa Bliss, and that started the whole transformation with Alexa Bliss. And then a year later, she's doing her thing, and he's out of the WWE.
Yeah. That was going to be the first topic anyway, so before we get into that, remember, people, it's still real to us, damn it, so click that big red subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube or any podcast service, and follow us on SoundCloud. Yeah. Wrestling World rocked on... when was it? Monday?
No, wait,
Sunday.
That was like...
Yeah, it was before
Saturday
Raw.
or Sunday. Yeah, Saturday.
As Bray
Saturday.
Wyatt, of all people, was released. Now,
Not to be that guy, but I'll be that guy. I saw this one coming.
Budget cuts.
budget cut.
Dude, that's the bullshit right there. That's the bullshit. I mean, I get it. Like, you know, you got to pay these fucking guys a shit ton of money. John is worth it, I guess. Yeah, no, he's worth it. Now, Goldberg, he's getting. How much you guys think he's getting for these like rando appearances kind of shit?
At
least
I'd say it's
quarter
like $2
mil?
million a year.
Yeah.
Oh, way more than I'm thinking. Then yeah, and this is just like ridiculousness. You know what I mean? You're getting rid of half of your fucking roster. Most people are calling it the Randy Orton curse. I'm calling it the Alexa Bliss curse. Once
I'm
you hit
calling
main
it the Goldberg
roster,
curse.
that fucker too, man. Jesus, I remember how top of the ceiling fucking Kevin Owens was, and then Goldberg showed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I did hear like a recent report on one of the other reasons it possibly could have been why he got released. So there was the report that came out. I don't know if you guys saw it. So when they did the TLC match, the Inferno match where he got lit on fire, right? Mm-hmm. So apparently they recorded that in the afternoon that day. And Randy Orton and Alexa Bliss were watching that bout as when it came out live, right? And Bray Wyatt was not there. And another reason why that goes into there is because they were saying his relationship with old Vinnie Mac was kind of hot and cold. So that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. And yeah, and also the WrestleMania match with Randy Orton, which was terrible. And also the fact that whole ending was terrible. So there's a lot of variables to it, but still, budget cuts. That's like the new creative has nothing for us. It has for you, you know? That's the new thing. It's the budget cuts.
Well, I'm not surprised his relationship with Vince was hot and cold. I mean, his booking was all over the friggin' place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, when you have him losing to people like Goldberg and the Seth Rollins thing with the disqualification in the Hell in the Cell match, which still makes no sense to this day. Yep, and I was like we mentioned the Randy Orton feud, but it's like this dude had so much potential. He's been there for over 11 plus years, from Husky Harris to Bray Wyatt to the Fiend character. Very creative, always got the juices flowing. And then even like they were saying, the subtleties in the last promo where he's like, you know what, with everything that's going on, you know, we'll see y'all soon. And just the overall innocence behind the sea. It's like, God dang, he kind of hit it that we're going to get a release here. And then boom, here we are.
Mm-hmm. And Ronda Rousey, you can shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey.
Nobody ever booed Bray Wyatt or did anything like that. People only ever complained when he was booked to lose a feud. It was nothing to do with him. It was his booking.
Yeah. Trust me, like Bray was over. Like he I know he was like and this is a dude that will admit that like I got mad at this fucking Fiend thing way more than I enjoyed it, but at least it worked. You know what I mean? It fucking worked. But then they would always fucking book him weird. Hell in the Cell was prime example. It's just like that was weird as shit. And then he was like gonna re-debut, and then Mental got ahead of him, and I mean, I don't know. It's one of these things where it's like I know he was over his shit. Now it sucks he got released, but fuck it, who cares? I want all these guys from WWE to get released, every single one of them. I just want that company to be filled with old fuckers. You want to know why? So that way it proves to all these goddamn marks that they can't make fucking stars. And the half of a star that they made, or these guys that they made relevant, they'd rather push out of the company to push somebody well out of their prime.
This also goes back to the earnings call where Vince is like, "Hey, you want some of our talent? Go ahead. Just take the talent. Just take it."
Oh
all
yeah,
right.
the subtle jab. He calls them not competition. You know, WCW was competition. WCW didn't have fucking. You know, they had a handful of WWE guys. Well, no, that's not true. They took on pretty much everybody that WWE released, which is completely different from what AEW did. So it's like, again, what was the number? Like 100 and plus something dudes released?
Yes.
And
AEW
AEW's
got
taking
18
like
of them?
20% of people.
If that. So.
Yeah. But like, go back to Elimination Chamber 4 years ago when Bray won his first world title, and listen to that pop and tell me he wasn't over.
Right?
He was over shit.
And then what happened? A month later, they fed it to Randy at WrestleMania for no fucking reason.
The worms in the ring, Desirino. The worms in the ring.
Twice, actually, they fed him to Randy for no fucking reason. Like, okay, we understood the second time afterwards that it was because he needed time off, but still, you could have come up with a better ending than that.
Mm-hmm. And well, the problem that I did have is like the people are also blaming Alexa Bliss. I'm like, and then she had to make her account private on Twitter. Stop it.
Yeah, she has absolutely zero blame. You think she asked to have the gimmick taken off Bray for her?
No. And
yeah. My perspective is the idea originally was for them to work together on this gimmick, but then Bray needed more time off. It happens. And she was stuck on her own. She was left on her own with this gimmick that she thought she was going to be sharing with Bray. That's my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was telling you. I mean, look at what they're doing with her now. It's friggin' the doll came back to life after getting attacked by Doudrop and Eva Marie, and now we got Eva Marie in a friggin' feud.
Yeah, now they're just kind of making it up as they go along because they don't have Bray's input. We know he played a big role to begin with in Alexa's gimmick, and it was great to begin with. And look at that! Look at how dog turd it is now.
Yeah. We go from hypnotizing Reginald and Shayna and Nia, and now we're
it's Reggie.
With Reggie.
They changed his name already to Reggie.
I will say this though, if they're gonna bring some life to the 24/7 title, that dude is one of them besides R-Truth because he's funny and he can move and flip around, which is getting over because they just like watching the Circus Olay performer doing a lot of flips.
Oh, Reggie.
Well, he's like, I use that to get the whole thing that they're using is I use that to get my foot in the door. I'm really from St. Louis, and here I am, baby, 24/7 champ. He's acting like 24/7. I sound like Yo MTV Raps, 24/7. He's all about that 24/7 life.
Reggie, you used 3 different women to get your foot in the door.
Sometimes you got to use them, man. He's got hoes in different area codes, and then he knocks that shit down like it's bowling, man. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. Ain't no fun like a game of hardball for Reggie.
I love how he also admits that he faked his French accent, and then, well, people on social media to call him out, Kofi Kingston.
Yep.
You mean to tell me this guy's not from France? I mean, that's how much attention I've been paying to WWE. I kind of know what's going on. Still ain't watching Raw. Ain't gonna do it.
Well,
but,
you missed the growth spurt of young Gage Goldberg, man. He went from 10.
Isn't that fucking no MDR?
Yeah, USA Network recast him. Shut up.
He's friggin' 15 now, that young man.
Holy
I-
what the shit.
I did see Goldberg's spear to MVP, which I think was in slow motion.
Yep.
Everything else
When
seemed to
is-
be in
oh,
real
he
time, but
was.
the spear was slow motion.
Well, then they did the thing afterwards where they're walking to the back and he's like, "You mess with my boy, I'll kill you." And I'm like, "All right, Bill, let it out. That's it, Bill. Let him out. Let him know." And I still don't care about the match because they're going back and forth. Of course, we had the "We Want Wyatt" chants in there, and we saw that during the Eva Marie Dewdrop thing with Tamina and Alexa Bliss. But yeah, man, that promo with Goldberg and Bobby Lashley, I'm just like, I still don't give a damn about this match. And as I'm watching this, and he's going at the kid and he's talking trash, I'm like, they're gonna make him win. They're gonna make freaking beat Bobby Lashley. I'm just like, if he fucking wins, I know it's gonna probably happen because some title has to change hands at SummerSlam.
All I've seen from this segment, other than the really, really slow spear, is photos. And in every photo I've seen of Bobby Lashley, he looks so miserable that he has to work this feud.
That's exactly what it looks like. He's like, "Oh man, I gotta make this 50-plus-year-old man look good. They've been building me as this dominant champion again. You know, no more women, no more fun. I'm serious." He just mollywopped Kofi Kingston, and now I gotta do this because nobody else. Or what they get.
And Bobby Lashley's no spring chicken, but he doesn't show it.
Absolutely not, man. Like I said, the last time I remember him being in WWE was that match with Cena at the Great American Bash, which could have gone either way. I think a lot of people at the time, because he was so pushed, man. He had the Battle of the Billionaires match at WrestleMania 23, and it's like, give this dude the belt. And all they kept it on John Cena, but then he went to TNA, he went to MMA, doing the damn thing. But he improved leaps and bounds from where he was in 2007 to where we are now in the year 2021.
I actually don't think Bobby Lashley's aged in 15 years.
Not at all. He looks the exact same.
He hasn't even grown eyebrows in 15 years.
That guy's got some of the greatest genetics ever.
Right? Well, you have a guy who's a former Armed Forces champion, and just the guy is just a friggin' brick shithouse, man. Remember when he debuted, man, against Simon Dean back in 05, and then he fed him the cheeseburgers? His first feud in the WWE, Simon Dean. Cheeseburgers.
I mean, ultimately, they backed themselves into a corner, which isn't surprising due to another reason I'll get into in a minute, but Drew McIntyre beat Goldberg in his last match. How stupid is it going to look now if Drew McIntyre can beat Goldberg, but Bobby Lashley can't? After all the times Bobby Lashley mollywopped Drew McIntyre.
How dare Bobby Lashley?
Bobby Lashley. Well, you have to have him mollywop Goldberg. Like I said, and I'll be honest, I did not mind the Drew Goldberg match because it wasn't that bad and the right guy went over. And for this one, it should be the right one goes over, and that being Bobby Lashley. You know, there was an old movie called Let the Right One In. Let Bobby Lashley in and win. Go ahead.
I want to see Lashley hit spear after spear after spear, and I never want to see Goldberg in a ring again.
That'd be cool.
You know he'll come back around Saudi Arabia time. That is if they go to Saudi Arabia.
Well, they may not even be going to friggin' Vegas for SummerSlam.
Yeah, baby. Cancel that shit.
So, okay. All right, Mo. I'm gonna add on to that. I love you, Mo. So, okay. So the other alternative would be just have the mask mandate. Do like what they're doing in the Garden, because there's a lot of states that are going to be like, yo, if you're not vaccinated, or you better wear the goddamn mask if you're going to go to these events. But I'm thinking the Thunderdome is right back into their future very, very soon. Cancel it.
Put a fucking mask on. What's so goddamn hard putting a fucking mask on?
Because you got people like Governor Death DeSantis over there in Florida who friggin' are just killing everybody.
Let me shoot for a minute here.
Yes.
The TSK got a meetup next weekend. We're gonna be going to the New Japan Resurgence show.
Yes, sir.
Fucking beyond stoked. I am fully vaccinated and I plan to be masked.
That's agreed. That's
like,
how I have to do it.
Because the fact of the matter, like, I'm gonna be inside of a fucking building with a shit ton of people. Like, you don't know right now, especially right now with everything that's going on. Because because I'm vaccinated, I'm like a little more comfortable going out, but it doesn't mean like I'm gonna be like, hey bro, like you want to make out?
Okay, so I got to add to that again. Mo, here's the thing that I love about you, man. Because see, you're fully vaccinated, you're gonna wear the mask. Same thing that myself and a lot of us Americans should do. But the thing I also will add to that, it's one of those things where again we're not out of the woods yet. And number two, even if people give you the stink eye, who the fuck cares? Because people are going to be like, why are you wearing the mask, bro? Everybody's vaccinated. I'm like, who the fuck cares, man? I'm trying not to get it because we got this Delta variant. We might have to get another third shot because you selfish motherfuckers won't listen. So it's just, yeah. And I'll add on to that in a second. But also, Mo, I sent it to you. I sent it to Robert Davis because I know y'all are going to be in the house, TSK. Dazarino, they added Moose to the card. He's taking on Tomohiro Ishii.
Fuck yeah, he is. No. I don't give a shit. I'm down for Moose. Don't get me wrong, but he ain't even got the cool fucking theme no more. Where I can chat Moose all day, which kind of blows. But it's fucking. Are you kidding me? I get to see the goddamn Stone Pitbull and fucking Tomohiro Ishii. Oh, I'm beyond stoked. I'm beyond stoked.
Had to add that. All right, speaking of the vax, you know I got to go there, man. That goddamn son of a bitch, Drake Wirtz. Drake Younger. He's running for Florida representative, baby. He's running. And the problem is a lot of people will probably vote for him. And if he wins, God
If I
help
lived in Florida, I would be running out of that state.
him. Exactly. God help him if he wins.
You're the worst.
Jesus.
He's the worst Drake Wirtz. Did you fucking see the photo? It's him and his. Oh yeah, I sent it to you, Dazzy. But I'll give people the perspective. It's him, and he's smiling with his family. And then I wrote to you. I said no, and no, and he just wrote that. Hold on, let me pull up this stupid motherfucker with his goddamn smile. Hold on. So he pretty much wrote. Here it is. I'm happy to announce my candidacy for Florida State Representative in District 30. Woo effity who. The land we love has changed in recent years. We've seen our liberties and rights be stripped away at the quake of other fears. We've been told that it's selfish to defend our God-given rights. We've been leaders become sheep and men become lions. We've seen Florida rise to lead a nation. Our way of life that we hold so clearly is now at risk of being overtaken by the Marxist left. Okay. As a Christian, a family man, and a community leader, I'm answering the call to rise up and defend our great
state. Call the left's Marx?
Marxist. M-A-R-X-I-S-T. Marxist. Not like Marx.
I was like, did you just call us Butch Marx? You fucker.
Fucking using the terms. As a Christian, a family man, and a community leader, I'm answering the call to rise up and defend our great state while representing the hardworking constituents of District 30. God has put us here for such a time as this. As a MAGA Republican and a bold conservative, I'll be the warrior our state needs to push back against the radical left. Together, we'll fight to prevent medical tyranny, expand school choice, protect our Second Amendment rights, and ensure election integrity. However, the most vulnerable in our state are the 74,000 plus baby Floridians that are being murdered every year in this barbaric act of abortion. As the first abolitionist candidate in Florida, I will file legislation to abolish, not regulate, the murder of preborn children and make Florida the first abortion-free state in our nation. To support our campaign, donate, and find out more about our platform, please visit www.votedrake.com, baby. Keep Florida great. You can go fuck yourself.
It sounds like a vignette from like a really weaselly heel that you just want to see get the shit kicked out of him.
He's cutting the fucking
straight
promo.
out of 84. I fucking like it.
He's cutting fucking promo. And he's just like, yeah. And
yeah,
that
he's cutting a promo on being a fucking earth.
Yep.
Golly.
All he needs to do is, I'm picturing the speech. All you need to do is have him say the bullshit that he has, and then Al, at the end of the speech, he'll start singing, God is an awesome God on heaven on earth. I love God, but I also like to live. So shut your punk ass mouth.
Hold on, wait. I gotta say that because this is the part that kills me, and I fucking cannot stand how this is every fucking person, a right-wing person's fucking argument. Last time I checked, baby, God did not build America.
Yes.
Americans built America.
Mm-hmm.
Your God-given right is to live. That's your God-given. Oh, no. Let me reframe. Your God-given right is to die. That's it. To die. That's the only thing God has given you the right to do. To live your life and to die. Congratulations.
And
Your
pay taxes.
God-given right to breathe. Yeah, you can breathe. But if they want to fucking regulate how you breathe, the people you pay taxes to, the people that make sure that you're safe and the laws and the blah, 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 fucking listen to them. And if your God-given rights taken away, then do something about it and go hang out with God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't say what I said, but you know what I meant.
Yeah, I know what you meant. You know who else pissed me off? There was a photo of human trafficking should scare you more than COVID. You know who posted that picture?
What the fuck?
You know who posted that picture? Another one that lives in Florida, and I'm going to say this to you as well, sir. Fuck you, Garrett Bischoff.
Oh, really?
Yes. We're sheep.
Bischoff?
That's what he said, Garrett Bischoff. He's like, there's
Oh.
sheep, all these sheep. And I'm like, Garrett, I know you live in Florida too, pal, but has something wrong with your medulla oblongata? Like fucking Drake words? Something's wrong with his medulla oblongata.
Just go take a fucking shot.
Fucking Garrett Bischoff.
Like, you motherfuckers will make a big ass deal over a flu shot and all this other shit, but you don't just take this fucking thing, get it the fuck over with.
Yep, we're all
Yeah.
shit up in this bitch.
Ain't that big of a fucking deal. It's not. It's not that big a deal.
Hey, you guys remember polio? That was fun.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, right. Fucking
That's
A,
the
dude.
point they're making. That's the point. If we could have a cure for polio and the measles and all this stuff, I think it's all right if we take a little vaccination home.
Assholes.
Assholes. Goddamn Garrett
No,
Bischoff.
I would say much worse than assholes, but that's on the list.
Yeah, it's on the list. You just made the list, the fucking list. You know what it
Oh,
is?
I was just going alphabetically through the list. So, assholes. Armbar.
Armbar. You know what they're
Arm
doing?
drag.
They're the ones that would be like somebody call the fuckery department because they're getting fucked. They're calling the fuckery department when there's no fuckery to be had.
There's fuckery afoot.
There's fuckery.
Fuckery afoot.
Okay, so back to WWE. Speaking of fuckery,
Yep.
I said that they backed themselves into a corner with Lashley and Goldberg, and they did the same thing with Keith Lee and Karrion Kross. Both need a
Oh,
win,
boy.
so what do we do? Let's put them against each other. What the fuck?
Okay, so Jeff Hardy is out for, what is it, like another week because of the COVID?
Yeah.
All right. So they've been going back and forth. It's the 50-50 booking. So Keith Lee wins. He beats Karrion Kross at the Spirit Bomb this week. I think they're going to have one more match, and then they're going to go back to Jeff, and he's going to face Jeff at SummerSlam, and then Karrion.
And it's so
My name's
stupid. It's
Jeff.
like blue pill versus red pill.
Yep.
All the
Jeff
times
Goldberg.
WWE write a no contest, but nope, we gotta have a winner between Karrion Kross and Keith Lee, and neither one of them can afford to lose because they already lost too much already on frickin' Raw.
See, here's the thing. I mean, we hear the reports about Karrion Kross's attitude and stuff, or this is Vince's message towards NXT, and I'm just like, yeah, man, it's nuts. I also here's the thing with him and the Adam Cole situation. When it comes to Karrion Kross, I'm gonna say it right now. When he first came on the roster and he took that L to Jeff in what was like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, I will say this right now. He has not been getting a lot of pops on the main roster. I think his fucking thing went down the window once everybody heard no more words that friggin' first night because everybody was so excited to hear Jeff's old music back because they've been wanting that for months.
Yeah, but then that would have been great, and it would have been all everybody talked about from Jazz Match. But the problem is, they then booked him to beat Karrion Kross with a friggin' roll.
With his feet on the ropes. With his feet on the ropes. Ugh.
He gets the baby face pop because of the music and wins like a heel.
Yeah.
Yep.
If they'd have brought that music back and then he beat, I don't know, Jinder Mahal on Raw, great.
Fuck it.
But no.
Haha,
they
Jinder,
had
you're
to fuck it
ridiculous.
up.
Like, yeah, we would have laughed at him. But you took the dude who's supposed to be the champion of your supposedly
And who's
developmental brand.
undefeated. He's undefeated. He hadn't lost a match.
Like a year and a half. You know what I mean? The argument is completely there. You know what I mean? I think we've argued this thing before, but it's just it's so stupid that it's just like, hey, you remember the fucking dumb thing they did? Because it's just we can't stop because it's just ridiculous. It's honest to God ridiculous. Like and then Vince again, like if it's not the whole stupid comments about I'll just give AEW more talent, he's looking down at developmental and just like mooning them. Like, hey, look at my ass.
Exactly. This is the problem. It doesn't make any business sense.
Wait,
You keep
hold on.
firing people from your main roster, and then you take a shit on NXT, which is literally your talent pool for the future.
Wait.
Yep.
Mo just literally said that friggin' Vince is like Papa Smurf. Yeah, lick my ass, bitch. The lost episode of the Smurfs. He just compared Vince McMahon to Papa Smurf. That's what you just did right there, Mo. Lick my ass.
First off, he is very fitting as Papa Smurf. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Papa Smurf liked his blondes too.
Yes. Well, here's the
Yeah.
thing about that. Like, people were talking about, like, everybody coming up from NXT. They kind of compared it to, remember when Charlotte was the NXT Women's Champion? She had a match, I believe it was with Becky or Sasha at the upcoming TakeOver when that happened, and they brought her up to the main, and she wrestled Natalya and lost with a friggin' Inside Cradle Small Package, and then they brought her back to NXT, and then she was never on the main roster again before her actual debut in 2015. Yeah, that's what they compared it to, when Charlotte lost to Natalya when she was the NXT Women's Champ.
Ah, if only things had stayed that way.
Yeah.
But again, she wasn't fucking a year and a half long unbeaten.
Correct.
Blah 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 blah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She was already beaten at that time. Yeah.
At the time, she literally was just Ric Flair's daughter. There was nothing
Correct.
special about her.
Correct. Now,
Ridiculous.
Speaking of special, man, here's the thing. What Nikki Cross is now Nikki Ash. Man, the friggin' mixed reactions from the people. There's a lot of cheers, there's a lot of boos, but man, yeah.
I think people want to support Nikki, but they don't like the gimmick.
Well, when she's almost a superhero, it reminds me of when The Rock came out as Rocky Maivia and everybody was chanting "Die Rocky Die." We're not at the point where we're chanting "Die Nikki Die," but it's the point where it's just like you're almost this hero, hooper hero. I almost won. It's like, wait a minute there, hold on a second there, girl. I almost won. I want to win. I don't want to just almost win. I want to win. You know what I'm saying? It's that also mentality of it.
I mean, this is wrestling. If you don't win, you lose.
Exactly.
Mhm.
The loser has no chance of winning.
I don't think almost superhero is as good as superhero in training. Shit.
No. And I loved when Rosie was that. And that outfit that he wore was hilarious. And it was Rosie. And he had just coming off a 3-minute warning because friggin' Jamal got into a fight and he got released. And then he went to be ECMO with Sonny Sukiyaki, as my mom used to call him, Sonny Siaki in TNA at the time. So, I mean, hey, that was a break for Rosie.
Yeah, and he got over it.
Mm-hmm. And The Rock called him the Hamburglar in Grimace.
Hamburger.
I remember when he thought Stone Cold was coming to get him in his truck backed into the arena. It was like, who is it? Get him! Oh, it's the Hamburglar.
Yes. I fucking love it. Good times. Good times. Oh, yeah, that was during the Rock concert. That's right.
Yes, just before WrestleMania.
Crack Addict Limp Bizkit. That's all I needed for WrestleMania 19. I fucking love that song. Yep.
So obviously we don't talk enough about SmackDown on this show because it happens the day after we record, so it was like 6 days ago. But I never thought I'd say this. It's actually really good to have John Cena back.
See? There you go, man. Admit it, Desirito. Say it with your chest. How awesome is it just to see John Cena talk about missionary position, keep that person, then signing that contract, Roman Reigns and John Cena.
Line was great.
Yep.
You got the replay of Roman Reigns calling John Cena missionary position every night of the week, and Cena's like, hey, if you can find somebody that makes missionary position interesting for 2 decades, keep him in your life.
Goddamn right.
I was just. I fucking miss John. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'll say it. Like that guy, like he ruined my life, or at least I felt like he ruined my life for like right after high school. I was like, oh fuck, dude, you're just like Hulk Hogan, but boring. But when he, what do they say? Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This fucking guy is so over right now. It's like, I'm like, yep, he's just fucking great.
He's been back, 2 weeks now, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
And they haven't chanted Cena sucks during his music once. Not even in
Nope.
Chicago.
Don't you fucking dare either.
Nope. The best was, I think, when he first came back at SummerSlam, and he's like, after the show, he's like, it's kind of weird. Like, you guys are not chanting Cena sucks. There's a guy over there that says if Cena's here, that kid had sign said if Cena's here, if Cena wins or if Cena shows up, we cheer. And he was like so shocked by it, which was great because that's a genuine reaction because he was expecting the mixed action. But like, it's like, no, we're happy to see you, dude. And also the thing that's cool about it is too, is Mo, I'll say this. We both have talked about this, and Dazarina, we talked about this with you too. When he came back 2 years ago doing the Doctor of Thugonomics gimmick on Elias and rapping, and we got so angry because the people in the generation of children that grow up now don't remember John Cena as Thugonomics, and it got like a minuscule pop. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? This is the Doctor of Thugonomics. But at the end of the day, the kids nowadays don't remember that. They remember
Kids
hustle,
don't know
loyalty,
this shit.
Exactly. And we got so bowed up about it, to quote my good friend, Mr. Travis the Walker Anderson. So it's like, God dang, man. Now here he is. He's doing the damn thing. He's going against Roman Reigns. And I'm intrigued. I'm hooked. I'm interested. And Roman's going in there full blaze as well. This is not like when they fought at, what was it, No Mercy 2017, 2016? One of those.
Which
the
had a great
throwaway?
build-up, but the wrong person won.
Yes. And it was on a throwaway pay-per-view. And now we're getting It's Just Due at SummerSlam. And Roman's probably going to get the dub, but it's going to be good.
Yeah, and the reason everybody was so sick of Cena in the past was because he was literally beating everybody that needed a push.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's come back and
Exactly.
he's feuding with Roman Reigns, who's already truly established now as literally the top guy in WWE. So he's not really going to kill Roman Reigns' momentum.
Okay.
No.
he's the guy that has to come back and put people over. He did that last year with Bray Wyatt in the Firefly Funhouse. Now he's doing it with Roman this year. So, I mean, that's his role. He should be the guy to put people over. It's not his time. His time is not now to keep pushing and losing and beating everybody that's on the come up. You know what I'm saying? We saw that with Bray back in 2014. I mean, we've seen a lot in the past where we had people on the come up. I mentioned Lashley that he beat. You know what I'm saying? He's beaten a lot of people that were on the come is up. The only thing I did love was the U.S. title feud when he was the U.S. champ, the U.S. Open. He put over Kevin Owens his first night. NXT champ beat the U.S. champ. I mean, you can't say John Cena hasn't helped out a lot of people as well.
No, and he's made it clear that he wants his 17th world title. And for the first time in like 15 years, I'm like, I'd be okay with Cena winning another title. Mainly because Roman's had it for like a year anyway, so I don't see any harm in Cena getting it. And, you know, once he gets that 17th world title, that's it. It's done.
Yeah, he's over here breaking records while fucking Roman's having one of these Japanese title runs.
Yeah, it's going to happen, so we may as well just accept it and enjoy it.
Yeah, I have no harm in it. I mean, granted, he's not Ric Flair, but whatever. I mean, in reality, I think fucking Harley Race like has a shit ton of world titles in every other goddamn promotion. So I mean, it's whatever. Their numbers. That's from back. I'm not saying the numbers don't mean anything. Like I'm not gonna be that guy fucking crying out loud to do a retro show. So, but I mean, yeah. What's the harm in him being a 17-time WWE champion?
In reality, Flair's got like 25 world titles anyway, so whatever.
Exactly.
But it would be different if Cena was coming in and winning his 17th world title against somebody who really, really needed to get that push, like, I don't know, Karrion Kross. If he was world champion right now and Cena beat him for his 17th world title, that would suck. But there's no harm in Cena beating Roman Reigns.
None. There's zero harm in that.
It's probably going to be the first time since like WrestleMania 21 that Cena gets a pop for winning a world title.
Yeah, when he beat JBL, it was JBL, who everybody hated JBL, so the right guy went over.
Yes, and Cena was still cool then. I mean,
I still hate JBL.
Getting cool again, but he was super cool then.
Well, he was the chain gang, man. We ride together, we fight together.
Oh,
right
he
now,
was everything.
Chain gang is the clique, man. But no, when he was with the chain gang and he had still one of my favorite T-shirts, Ruck Fuels.
Yes.
Ruck Fuels.
Yes, great T-shirt. WWE don't have the balls to make T-shirts like that anymore.
Nope.
Because of course there was also one with Stone Cold where the skull replaced the U in "Fuck Fear, Drink Beer."
Yes, I love that one. Remember when Test had that "Test This" T-shirt? Test this.
Yes. Well, his fans were his testicles.
Yes, I love my testicles. Good times, man. Good times.
They paid Stacy Keibler to yell "I love my testicles" into a microphone.
That she did. Well, I mean, first and foremost, at that time period, look at Test. God rest his soul. He went from Stacy Keibler to Kelly Kelly.
Test had a good run.
Well, yes, he did. And look at CM Punk. He went from, he was with Daphne.
Well, he was Chick Magnet.
Yes, he was. He was with Daphne. He was with Tracy Brooks. He was with Maria Kanellis. He was with Lita. He was with Beth Phoenix. Now he's at AJ Lee. Yeah. Man, what? Come on.
Punk was just living his best life.
God bless him.
All right, before we get into NXT and AEW, last week, Travis the Walker Anderson finally got a narrow win over the Demoness and will be in the final of the King of the Mic. Now it's time to decide who he will face. These two faced each other in the first round of the Promo Bowl last year after Chris Durham defeated the Phoenix and went on to be one of the 3 tournament winners. Since then, Chris has become Mr. Iron Bank and Phoenix became a Golden Slam champion. So, round 2, Moneymaker Chris Durham versus the Phoenix.
once again. Moneymaker Chris Durham versus the Phoenix. You know, you were very lucky last time to escape with your head, and yet here we are once again. The first Iron Bank winner against the latest Iron Bank winner. And yet you impressed me when you won it. But then you decided to deny Travis a chance to fight for it because you knew he would beat you for it. I may be here on a technicality, but I'm still here nonetheless to fight and prove that I deserve to be here. Chris, you won't be so lucky this time. I'm here to become king of the mic, and if that means I gotta go through you, then so be it. Congratulations, you've just become another obstacle, another stepping stone in my quest to the top. And you can bank on that. Oh, and one last thing. You may actually want to remove the mask so people can actually understand you.
Sit back and relax. Grab yourself a drink. Get comfortable. Because it's story time with your boy, Money Maker Chris. See, this story is all about the 2021 King of the Mic tournament. And I break it all down for you right here. Up first, round one. The Moneymaker went one-on-one with Ryan Sutcliffe. The guy that lit a match and watched his opportunity to win this tournament go up in flames. He was so confident it would be a piece of cake to beat the Moneymaker. I showed up and I slapped the taste out of his mouth. Now he can't even taste his food. Sitting up there like, what's going on? My food has no taste to it. Why can't I taste my food? Why? Because the Moneymaker showed up and slapped the taste out of your mouth. That's why. And then next up, my next opponent was going to be either the Phoenix or this mystery opponent. TBA. Didn't matter to me whether it was the Phoenix, TBA, TSA, ABC, 1, 2, 3. The Moneymaker's coming out on top. And it turns out the mystery opponent was none other than the captain himself. That's the guy that I did battle with at Promo Rumble. He wins and gives his spot to the Phoenix. I was looking forward to going up against you again, Dazzy, because I know I can beat you. Maybe our paths will cross again. Who knows? So now it's the Phoenix versus the Moneymaker, part 2. We met at last year's Promo Bowl. Took you to school. I'm gonna do the same here again. You just can't beat me. Sure, a lot of great accomplishments. You're the current Max Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. That's about it. Not impressed. I was the first person to compete for that championship. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again. Moneymaker versus the Phoenix Part 3. And after this, it's either gonna be Travis or the Demoness. I know Travis wants this so badly. Didn't you learn at Promo Mania in the Iron Bank contract competition? I embarrassed you there and I'm gonna embarrass you again. You really want some more of this? You really want more of the Moneymaker? Demoness. We met at promo series. We never gone one-on-one. It's a promo mania, WrestleMania main event in the making. Moneymaker versus the Demoness. But now it's the focus is on the Phoenix. You can't beat me. You're not on my level. I'ma treat you like your name was Aaron Rodgers. Send your ass Green Bay Packers. That being said, Moneymaker Chris. Cash it.
Thank you, Rowan, for hacking into this promo match, because I have an announcement. Well, it's more of a challenge. You see, my client has dominated this entire tournament so far. Travis the Walker Anderson even broke the internet once again by beating the Demoness. It's no secret that the Walker wants to win this tournament. However, he also wants to raise the stakes. You've both got something that my client wants. Here's the contract that I have written right in front of me here. The stipulations as followed. Mr. Phoenix, if you successfully win this match against Mr. Durham and also successfully defend the Max World Championship, my client requests that you put the world title on the line in the finals. And Mr. Durham, my client, Travis the Walker Anderson, has already attempted to challenge you for the Iron Bank contract once before. You declined that challenge. Unfortunately for you, my client is still determined to challenge you for that contract. Now don't worry. Travis the Walker Anderson has something he'd like to put on the line as well. Believe me when I say this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Gentlemen, you've got 48 hours to respond.
Voting is open. Go to maxwrestling.net/vote to make your choice. Once again, the winner will face Travis in the King of the Mic final next week.
Next week?
Yeah, I really should have had Eric Young lined up there, but there we go. You'll hear Eric Young later in the show. The winner of that then goes on to Promo Slam 2021 to challenge Moses Marquez for the Promo Championship. Moses has history with everybody involved, so it will be indeed Fight Night, and it's Deuces Wild, which means both can enlist a friend to cut a 1-minute part of their promo, just to shake things up a little bit. It's also a fond farewell to Cypher as he competes in one last promo exhibition against the podcast machine, Mike Larkin, for the first time ever. Well, I guess first and last.
Hey man,
Yeah,
I get gutted with it. G-U-T-T-A, not with our E's and R's like Undercover Brother, man. I gotta say, man, I feel good about going into this. Cypher is a very talented artist. I do what I do, and I like to have fun. It's gonna be entertaining. I may get my little rap on, channel my inner Larky Lark. I go maybe dark, not really, and I'm not a Mark. Fuck you, Drake Younger. So what?
You're facing a rapper. There's no way in hell Mikey Mike isn't coming out to play.
Hey man, I mean, if it went with Teddy, you know what I'm saying, to get my beatbox on, I cannot, man. I cannot, man. I'll tear my head backwards. Evolution's fucking beautiful, bruh. Stick the tongue out, man. We gotta have fun with this.
Also, for the first time, the Jester has called out the Kingpin. Problem is, Demon S ripped out his tongue at Promomania, so will I get my wish and resurrect the shape? Place your bets and we'll find out. Plus, the Knowledge Championship will be on the line as Moses defends his other title under Double or Nothing rules against the winner of the first ever Ring of Games, which takes place on the Promo Slam pre-launch show on August 17th. Double or Nothing rules means very simply, the champion has to double the challenger's score in the final. You do get a little more time though. It's Double or Nothing in 2 weeks, August 17th and 19th. Go to maxwrestling.net/promoslam2021 for more information.
And I just say I like how you said that over there. Well, I get what I want, Dazzy Dangerously, when you were
Give me
talking
what I
about
want.
Amir. Yes, but also with the way you had that little twang to it, you reminded me of Goldust, friggin' Dustin Rhodes in TNA. That is why I hit you in the back of your head, Chris Harris. He's growing ovaries. He's trying to take my spot. That's what you sounded like right there. Dustin Rhodes cutting on Chris Harris before Black Rain there, sir.
Wow. That's great.
He's gonna kick his leg from his other leg.
No.
Can we do that again? We're live, pal.
Oh my god. Fucking, yeah. Oh.
It's the Ultimate Finesser, your girl's favorite wrestler, and you are watching Max Wrestling Podcast. And now, we're going to take it to the max!
Hey, this is Tommy Dreamer.
Hey, this is the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
This is the voice of Killer Cross.
Hey everybody, it's the interview queen, Alicia Atute here, and you are currently listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
What's up everybody, this is AJ Kirsch, and you're listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
This is the CEO of Shane Taylor Promotions and Ring of Honor superstar Shane Taylor, and you are listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
Hey yo, what up? It's Darby Allin.
And you're listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Madhouse.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
Giving you all your wrestling information to the extreme.
And right about now, we're about to take it to the max.
It's time to take it to the max.
It's time to take it to the max.
It's time to take it to the max.
And we're about to take it to the max.
Before we go back to topics, you are listening to Max Wrestling. We are available in audio form on all podcast platforms, including SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, and Castbox.
Cast Bizarre!
Lee.
Yep.
Alright, now, Mike.
Yo.
You've done some mini rants so far. I'm pretty sure you're going to have another one right now. When I say 2 words to you. Well, 2 words, 1 name.
Okay.
Max Caster.
Okay. As a man from Long Island and has seen a lot of Creative Pro shows, and this is where this young man came from. Same with MJF and Kristen Statlander and my boy Bronson of Bear Country. He can F right off. And the reason why I say this too is when he's talking about Simone Biles and he's talking about a joke from... Here's the thing. Also, I love Matt Seidel's face because that joke was like from 2006 when that incident happened at Duke University, the rape joke that he made. And with what this woman is going through, poor Simone Biles, with mental health, that's not something to joke about. And I remember listening on PW Insider to Dave Scher. He's Con needs to realize it's not 1995 anymore and let this shit go. I know Tony has said he's going to edit the shows and make sure this doesn't happen, but this dude needs a fucking talking to. He's just the guy that's going to go out there and just be like, you know what, I'm going to say some shit and I don't care because you know what, if it offends you, who doesn't matter because I'm getting heat and I'm a heel. You can't use that excuse because what he said was absolutely idiotic and deplorable and it was disrespectful. Another thing I didn't like is when he was talking about Julia Hart and Julia's, he was going to say vagina, but he's, you know, Anthony Bones is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That girl is 19 years old. All right, still, it felt dirty. I didn't feel good. And AEW Dark, man, they got to do something with that. I was not a fan of that. But then again, also on NXT, we had Io Shirai and friggin' Zoe Stark and the worst thing, bonding over sushi. Oh, are you a friend of Io's? No, we just speak the same language. This week with segments and that pissed me the fuck off. We had that bullshit on NXT and we had Max Caster's dumbass on AEW Dark. But yeah, with regards to Max Caster, just let him go. Let Anthony Bowens be a solo star and he can just fuck right out. Go ahead.
At the very minimum, stop giving him a microphone.
Well, he's supposed to be this rapper. This is what he is. He's that SoundCloud rapper. He's Platinum Max. This is legit what he does. He raps. So they made him the gimmick that he actually is. He raps.
Yeah, so did Cena, but he didn't offend people every week.
Okay, first and foremost, John Cena said y'all could suck my friggin' mic to the crowd dick. And he had said some things too, but here's the thing about John Cena. This was 2003, all right? 8 Mile had just come out a year prior. This is the time period for rap, and we saw a lot of people on the come up. So, I mean, it felt right with the times. It's 2021. He can't be saying shit like that.
Yeah. And the thing is with the controversy, it's not the first time Max Caster's crossed the line.
Well, the Governor Cuomo line, and yes, I know what's going on now with Andrew Cuomo over there in New York, but still, he says a lot of shit that he shouldn't say.
Yeah, he also made a joke about Lady Gaga's dog walker getting shot.
Yep, or oral sessions. Renee wants us for that oral sessions. And then Moxley just mollywopped for Anthony Bowens. But it was great because they both deserved it. But still, he says a lot of shiznit. Mo, what do you think about Platinum Max there on AEW Dark saying what he said about Simone Biles and the whole thing with the Duke University, the rape joke?
Okay, so I've said this about this dude like 100,000 times.
Yep.
Like I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. You, like I said, you look like a giant version of Russell Wilson. You probably can't throw the ball. And you know, you fucking and I swear to God, I mean, call it me being a stubborn guy or whatever. You're a wannabe John Cena. I'm sorry. That's how me as a 20+ year wrestling fan sees you. You're a John Cena wannabe. Okay, you're Kurt Angle doing the thing, but like rather than doing it one time, that you've made a fucking career out of it. Which whatever. Hey, more power to you there, giant Russell Wilson. But the line stepping, like the one with oral sessions and shit, like that one, I get it. It's the name of the show. It's like the totally that easy jab to make, and then you know Moxley gave him a receipt. That's what you fucking get. It is what it is. I don't know where the fucking line is though on where this kid can say what he wants to say and what he can't fucking say. Why are you cool with making rape jokes, dude? In any way, shape, or form? Because no, the first one that caught me is he said anything about Duke, I turned the fucking thing off. I was like, they were like, oh, he's in some hot water this week. Listen to this rap, and he was like, oh, I was like, the Duke University. I was like, bro, like, really? Like that whole lacrosse team, like, are you kidding? Like, that's a joke. That's that's supposed to be funny.
Apparently,
like, how is that supposed to be funny? An entire program got shut down. The college world got shocked. College sports were never the same after that. And this is a joke to you. This is because you want to garner heat. Baby boy, there's a guy that garnered so much heat. He got the only kind of heat there that he can get. It's called X-Pac heat. It's called go away heat. That's all you have. That's all you're garnering. Go away. Go the fuck away. Beyond Wrestling told him to fuck off. If a small promotion like Beyond Wrestling is willing to pull your contract over some bullshit you're saying, you need to change what you're fucking saying. See, I get it. You're signed by AEW. That's fantastic. TK pulled your episode. He'll pull it again. And then the next time, you're fired. And I can't wait for it.
See, what's interesting about that is, too, that Mo brings up a great point. Like, that is a very known independent wrestling company that Max has wrestled as. And when Beyond Wrestling is like, no, after what you said, we don't have to work with you, that says it. That says it right there. The proof is in the pudding.
They may be small, but everybody wrestles at Beyond.
Yep.
Everybody.
And also, looking at the case, man, here's the thing. Why a lot of people didn't get it also, I mean, it's a very well-known case, but Matt Seidel's face it, I'm like, dude, you're making a reference to 2006. Okay, not a lot of people were born when that happened, but it's still a very pivotal case that did happen.
Again, don't be making jokes about 15 fucking years ago about something serious.
I know.
Like, if you're willing to piss off the brown eye guy with your stupid raps, like, dude, like, oh my God. You know, I swear to God, I'm at the point where I want him to say one more stupid thing and they just fire them.
Mo, he's a SoundCloud rapper, okay? This is what
That's
we get.
fine. Then do your stupid shit on SoundCloud. Get it off my television set. Make fun of what they're wearing. Make fun of how Matt Seidel slipped off the rope.
That's what you can do. It's
you know, call Moxley Dean Ambrose. You know, there's other ways to take honest jabs that'll get you a decent pop. I swear to God there is. I swear to God there is. Well, you don't have to be going making rape jokes, bud.
You can
and
also,
this ain't the first one.
You could also make a point at him, like Max Caster was Bobby Lashley's sister and one of those extras back in the day. Remember when he was feuding with... Yep.
Son of a bitch. I forgot about that. Fuck.
Well, that's what I'm saying. People can make shit about him too. Talk about the Acclaimed. Like Anthony Bowens is so talented, and I feel bad for Anthony Bowens because he has to be associated with that dickwad.
Mini David Otunga.
Mini David Otunga, yes. Yeah. So I mean, we've seen that before, and I mean, God rest his soul, Chad Gaspard. JTG has talked about, Shad is the one that got him a lot of heat because Shad is just like very blunt, and he'll say what he wants. And I love Chad Gaspard again, being here.
Yeah, but he never said anything like this.
I know, but I'm saying we're in the case of tag team partners that are friggin' you're guilty by association. But what Shad did was never as extreme to what fucking friggin' Max Caster's doing. It's the shame when Sean and Marty had beef, but Marty Jannetty, as much as Marty Jannetty is fucked up, we didn't see that with him and Sean. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
I find it crazy that he said so much shit on Dynamite, and yeah, people complained, but nothing really happened about it. One rap on Dark, which not everybody watches, and
Correct.
Shit hits the fan.
Well, again, look at the magnitude of what he said.
Yep. A rape joke and friggin'.
I mean, again, like I said, what all did he say on Dynamite? He made the oral sessions joke.
Yep.
Which I'm 100% behind that one because the fact is that's the name of the fucking show.
Yes.
Goddamn right, I'm gonna make a joke out of it. And guess what? My boy took a receipt because of it.
Yes, he did.
Oh well, that's part of the game.
So,
but like, no, with the rape jokes, like it's
And
not funny.
And the mental health thing, because Simone Biles is very topical in the news. And again, you should not make a joke out of mental health.
And, with the rape joke, did you not see what happened to Sammy Guevara?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
That wasn't even a recent joke. That was a historical joke.
I was about to say, that was before he was even relevant in the wrestling world.
That was 5 years ago, yep. When he said that.
Bingo holes, baby.
Mm-hmm. And, well, then the Io Shirai Zoe Stark segment on NXT got everybody up in an uproar, like I mentioned.
I mean, First of all, I would have reacted exactly the same way as Zoe to all the sushi. Keep all that seafood away from me. As you saw this week, I went to a seafood restaurant and ordered pizza and chicken.
First and foremost,
you don't like sushi?
No.
Hold on.
I want my fish cooked.
I gotta say this. So that's like me when I go to a steakhouse. Sometimes I already order steak. I order a burger. I eat a burger at a steakhouse. I can
It comes from the same animal. That's cool.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? What in the hell have I gotten into over here?
If I don't want a steak, sometimes I'll get a burger at a steakhouse, and then people look at you weird.
I go to a steakhouse for a steak.
But I'm saying, sometimes they also got burgers there. They got a accoutrement, Moses Marquez, the accoutrement.
I understand that, but is it a burger house or is it a steak house?
But I'm saying, bro, there's a house. If it's a house with food, I want something.
If I'm going to Texas Roadhouse, all right, I'm either getting the porterhouse or I'm getting the prime rib.
Steakhouses are expensive. If I want a burger, I'm not going to a steakhouse for one.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna go.
That's the other thing too.
You're gonna go to Five Guys. Are you gonna be like Chad?
Definitely going to Five Guys.
Are you gonna be like Chad and wait for your order to be 69 because he's a fucking 10-year-old?
Jesus Christ. Fuck, I gotta do this.
Now you see, Max Caster, that kind of joke you can make.
Guys. Hey, what number are you guys at? We're at 64. All right, I'll be back.
You're in Five Guys waiting in line because you just won 69. That's a joke you can make, Max.
Yes.
There you go. Oh, Jesus.
And I love Chad, by the way, you 10-year-old. Anyway, I digress. So, so when it comes to that, I was jealous of you, man. Friggin' posting with your pizza and your chicken and your all that good stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, that pizza looked pretty good for a
Yeah, I mean, pizza's life.
I'm with that.
Yep.
Okay, where were we up to? Okay, yeah. So the segment on NXT. It was all going great, actually, until that final. It was a nice comedy segment.
She's like, "Are you and Io related?" No, we just speak the same language,
and I'm that last line.
Oh.
So,
just to help.
Are we taking bets on which line Road Dogg wrote for that segment?
No, because we know he did all of it.
You didn't know?
It'll be funny if they're friends just because they both speak Japanese.
Oh my God. I bet you when he wrote that skit and he walked right up to fucking what's his face? Oh God, what is his name? The dude from High and Tie that's like the commentator now. The Japanese side.
Oh, what? Oh, Funaki.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Funaki.
SmackDown number one announcer.
Funaki, like, hey, bet you this is hilarious, huh? And he's like, it's very funny. Like, what a dumbass. Indeed. Oh, God.
Oh, it was just, it was so bad. And I'm like, why are we doing this? But okay. Oh, it's you know that they're going to try to make NXT like Raw and SmackDown now, and it's just going to be like NXT is going to be so unwatchable because they're going to try to make it like the main roster, and that's going to piss me off.
Let's be honest, the whole segment really was kind of a little edgy to begin with, because how do I befriend a Japanese lady? I know, I'll take her to a sushi restaurant.
Facts.
Nah, it'd been way worse if they went to go get ramen. Everybody likes sushi.
You know what that reminds me of?
That's not true. I don't like.
I live on ramen now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have you had like real ramen though?
I mean, it's cheap.
Not in a package. Like where they make it for real.
Oh yeah, no, it's pre-packed. But,
oh hell!
If there's someone around here that makes it fresh, I'll go.
Yeah, you should totally look around. Like because I mean, especially out there, I know there's got to be some kind of people that are down.
Yeah, probably in the big cities. WWE, see what you've done. You make us talk about food.
Yeah, goddammit.
I'm trying not to laugh because Moses is like, yeah, I'm not a sushi guy. First and foremost, I went to the New Grand Buffet over there in Islandia on Long Island, New York back in the day. I hated sushi. I tried it. I'm like, how do friggin' people eat this? Because it's become – all right, so we had a restaurant out there called the Beach Street on Long Island, which was like 5 to 10 minutes from his house. And then they friggin' tore it down like a bunch of sons of bitches that they are, and now it's a friggin' sushi place. And I'm like, you fuckers. I was enjoying having a burger and friggin' good stuff at that place, and now you turned into a goddamn sushi place. Fuck yourselves. So it's one of those things where I was not a fan of that. So I understand the whole sushi thing. And ramen, can't go wrong with some ramen, man.
There you go.
Now, also in NXT,
Wait, hold on. I forgot one thing. I apologize for interrupting you, Dazarino. So that line where we're talking about the sushi and Io and Zoe Stark reminds me of when Mr. Kennedy was the United States champion in 2006. He had a WWE.com show called Kennedy Declares, and he was talking about when Tom Cruise was with Katie Holmes and they named their baby Suri. He said it sounded like something off the poo-poo platter. That's what that freaking segment reminded me of. Sounded like something off the poo-poo platter.
You say poo-poo platter, I just think of Keenan and Cal. We'll take the poo-poo platter. The poo-poo platter?
Yes!
I don't want no poo-poo.
I don't want no poo-poo. Yeah. God, I love Keenan and Kel.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. So, also in NXT. Did you know? I don't think Chad's ever heard of Keenan and Kel, but he's seen the movie. Or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
Well, hold on, wait.
That's totally a Chad thing to do.
Wait a minute, hold on, Chad. Your ass better watch some Keenan and Kel. And number 2, they did have that movie, Keenan and Kel. 2 heads are better than none. That was the last. Movie. Yep.
It was a great movie. It was a great movie.
It was. It's on YouTube.
Stay away from Rockville.
Stay away. Yes. If Chad has not seen it, I did find the link on YouTube. You send him that link.
Yes, get on it. It's a hidden gem.
Oh.
Now. Also in NXT, this is the third time I tried to go into this story. Love blossomed between Index, despite Johnny Gargano getting the win.
Oh yeah, Index in there with the love.
They cute.
Yeah, that was nice.
I never thought I'd want to be Dexter Lumis in my life.
No, that was like the sloppiest kiss ever.
Oh yeah, there was yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we couldn't see because her hair was covering the whole thing, but it was pretty much like she was just licking his face.
That's cool.
All right, since you said licking, I got to do it.
There you go.
I mean, if there was a microphone close enough to the ring, that's what we would have heard.
Yep.
Yes.
You're not wrong.
But kind of interesting to see where we're going to go from this, because the whole point of the match was if Gargano wins, he has to give she has to leave Lumis alone, and if Lumis won, then Gargano would have to give him a chance. But Gargano won. She runs back to the ring, pretty much tackles Lumis.
Yeah, it was like a Fez press. I was like, what the fuck?
Come give me a Lou Fez press.
Right? I was like, oh, okay, well, goddamn. Then they just
but
fucking make out.
So where do we go now? I mean, they're gonna have to have another match.
They're gonna have a
We're gonna have
fucking
Indy on a
on-screen
pole.
Fucking... No, oh my god.
Wait, that's a different kind of thing. I'm thinking of.
I could see her screaming now.
That just went to a whole different place.
I got no problem with that, man. So as someone who interviews people in the adult entertainment industry, man, sometimes you got to get up on that pole and get up off that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Calling out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the street. My goodness gracious. You get in that street. Indy Hartwell, y'all get in the street. They want to make love in the road. It's like Corey and Topanga. Or in the road. Yep.
Indy Hartwell. Yes, she does. Yeah, I know, that was terrible. So, TakeOver 36 is my guess for a rematch. And, you know, if you want to do it properly, let's make it a ladder match.
I like ladder matches.
Because I like next week you'd be like, but I won the match. You're not supposed to be doing anything with him. Yeah, I wasn't ready.
So, okay, Kevin Hart, I will say this. As far as the women go, at least they did something right, because Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, that video package was amazing, and I can't wait to see that match.
Yeah. Absolutely. There was a lot of good advertising on NXT this week. There were some good matches, but there was some great advertising. I absolutely cannot wait for for Dakota and Raquel.
Yeah, long-term booking. I like it.
And then, of course, Raquel will more than likely be going to the main roster. The lame roster.
Can I just say
the lame roster.
Lame roster. Can I just say one thing about Raquel Gonzalez that she has me
Unless
jealous?
you say lame roster.
Yes.
I gotta say. Oh, I'm jealous of Braun Strowman because he gets to be with that.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Braun
Yeah,
Strowman
I remember.
and Raquel Gonzalez are thing.
What?
Yeah, they're dating.
I thought he was with like some other broad, but whatever.
Well, he was with, I think, what's her face, Camille, who was in NWA, and who's now with Bram. So yeah, now he's with Raquel Gonzalez.
All right.
I see you, Braun.
Go ahead, Braun.
She getting them hands.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of innuendos this week, people.
That's she's getting a little bit more than just man.
We could say hands, we could say finger popping, but we don't want to be gimmick infringement on Ricochet, so I'll be quiet now.
That's right.
Another innuendo. When they're done and she goes to get off, does he just yell, "I'm not finished with you"?
Hey! Hey! All right.
Thank you, WWE, for that line.
You can send your complaints to Max Wrestling at...
We all a bunch of pervs and we saying the words good.
Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, let's move on to AEW. We already talked about Max Caster, but first of all, Hangman seems to have split from the Dark Order after losing the match last week. I mean, I get it. He wants to prove himself on his own, and I thought it was great how the Elite beat Hangman down, and Dark Order tried to run down, but then who was it? Uno and was it Reynolds? Grayson trying to hold everybody back. No, he wants to do it on his own. Let him get his ass kicked.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Uno even said himself, he's like, if this is what he wants, like, we need to give him what he wants. He wants his space, so they give him his space, and then he just gets fucking destroyed. And I'm like, no, don't you turn your back on him. But it's, I mean, they're still building this thing, but now he's probably gonna be off TV for a little bit.
Yeah, and now it seems the all-out main event will be Christian Cage versus Kenny Omega. I don't expect Christian to win. I expect Omega to win, and then we get Punk.
I expect a good match, though.
Oh yeah,
something worth bragging about. I'll definitely give it that.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a great match and a fresh match.
Fresh as hell, baby. I like that. So I mean there is some upside to this. I mean, this is obviously another one of those ones you go in knowing damn well that Christian ain't winning. I mean, he's not gonna win and then like immediately lose to Punk or something like that's not gonna happen. But like,
no.
And then like I said, that keeps being the question asked: is what all is Punk gonna do? Is he gonna wrestle right away? Is he gonna be like a commentator? Is like what's the deal here?
Well, he's not going to be a commentator on Rampage. We know that much.
You know, but I mean, hell, for all I know, like maybe he's the guy that replaces JR or something. I'm just saying, I don't know. The idea of him as a wrestler, I'm sure is what he's coming back for, but I'm leaving all doors open because heaven forbid, you know what I mean? Like I know D-Bry's coming to wrestle, that's for damn sure, but he's not coming until what, like September?
Well, I assume they're both coming in September for All Out. Well, I mean, we got the Chicago Rampage first.
Yeah, it's like in August or something.
The 20th.
Late August. There you go, the 20th.
So I think that's like 2 weeks before All Out.
Oh, there you go.
Hold on. Now, well, it is pretty cool is we're also going to have the Impact World Tag Team titles defended next week with Evil Uno and Stu Grayson against the Good Brothers.
Yeah, so they don't get an AEW Tag Team title shot, but they can have an Impact Tag Team title shot.
Sure.
Well, did you see the other Impact news that came out, guys?
No.
So Josh Alexander was on Homecoming. He beat Black Taurus, and he challenged Kenny Omega for Bound for Glory.
Did he?
Yeah, he what happened was Impact released an unseen promo on social media following the match where Alexander challenged AEW to give them their best at Bound for Glory. And he said that is another title offense in the books here at Impact Homecoming. Josh Alexander began Black Taurus. You were AAA's best. If we look at my title reign, I've beaten someone from New Japan that's supposedly the best, someone from AAA who's supposedly the best. I have run through the entire Impact X division, so maybe I need to look elsewhere. We're talking about all these different promotions coming in at Bound for Glory. Well, AEW, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm saying you give me your best and we will see which division matters most in this company. He's coming for Kenny Omega, baby.
No, he's going for Sammy Guevara.
Okay.
Well, no, he was talking about defending his X Division title against anybody in AEW.
That's true, but I'm just saying, man.
No, I don't think he's going to go after Kenny. I mean, I'm sure within time, him and Kenny are going to be a thing, but we'll see how that whole fucking thing goes. And then by the by, there, Playboy, you beat fucking you goddamn well, who the fuck did he beat?
Kojima.
Oh, you beat Koji. When Koji was a one-time champ, like, fuck out of here, Koji ain't the best. He didn't beat nobody special. He didn't beat no fucking Ishii. All right, he didn't beat no goddamn Naito, no Kenta. So shut the fuck up on that one there, bub. And Black Taurus, are you kidding me? He's the best AAA has to offer. You ever heard of the fucking Psycho Clowns? You fuck murder clown. Yeah, like Jesus.
No,
It's
no,
fucking
he beat
El
Phantasmo.
Tejano over there would probably whip his ass.
Wait, no, he beat Phantasmo.
fuck yeah.
Sorry, not Kojima, Phantasmo.
Okay, fine, whatever. Best of the super guy, whatever. You beat the junior champ. Congrats.
Well, he also just got a win too. He wrestled on New Japan Strong. He defeated Alex Coughlin. Did Mr. Josh Alexander?
Oh, well, that's Josh Coughlin.
I mean, you also mentioned AAA.
Yep.
Triple Mania is next week.
Yes, it is.
Where we got Kenny Omega defending the Mega Championship against Andrade. It seems like forever ago that match was booked.
I think this is where Kenny finally loses a belt.
Yeah.
And we got Fabi Apache against Deonna Purrazzo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Psycho Clown against Rey Escorpion and a Lucha de Acostas Mascaras hair.
Yeah.
Drago versus Mamba, Mr. Iguana, and TBA. Los Luchos brothers, Phoenix and Pentagon against Hijo del Vikingo and Laredo Kid and Taurus and someone else.
Oh, it's going to be fucking gnarly.
And we also got a Marvel Lucha Libre exhibition with
they have these
TBA.
every year.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
So last year it was Christian Cage not Christian Cage, pause. Brian Cage. Keep mixing the goddamn cages up. And there was, who else was it? Somebody else really popular. I forget.
Oh, in the exhibition?
Yeah, in the whole Marvel thing. They were it was like Brian, I swear it was Brian Cage and other dudes. I can't remember who.
I don't know. Oh, Black Taurus.
I think it was Black Taurus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Can I just say the other thing I will say about Fabi Apache as well? Just going back to her for a second. Like, she wrestled in Impact a couple times on their Mexico tour about like a couple years ago. I will say this about her. I cannot believe that she's like the Sumi Sakai of AAA. She's like 40. She's been wrestling since 98 and she's a veteran. And now she's going to face Deonna. So, I mean, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Is Deonna ever going to lose that title?
Again? No.
Eventually. Maybe not.
Well, they did the thing with Su Yung now and Kimberly, where Su Yung like possessed Kimberly, and she's acting like an undead bride now. So I mean, Susan is back to being Su Yung, and Kimberly's like her new undead bride. Deonna Purrazzo, as far as the Knockouts title, man, I mean, she beat Thunder Rosa. I don't know where the hell we go from here now.
I mean, they're literally gonna have to hire somebody huge to come in and take the title from Deonna, because she's just unstoppable.
Yeah, she ain't losing that belt yet.
I mean, it's strong booking, but there's also like no competition. Like, no disrespect to anybody in the Knockouts division, but really nobody is on Deonna's level.
Well, I mean, looking at the homecoming thing that we didn't predict because it was friggin' spoiled. Yes, her and friggin' what's his face, Aiden English won the homecoming king and queen at the homecoming thing. And I mean, out of the all participants I could see, I mean, she could go against her best friend, one of her best friends, and Miss Chelsea Green. There's some of them that we haven't seen on Impact, so Chelsea Green could be viable. I mean, the only other person I could think of that's in the division right now is Alicia Edwards, and God, no.
No,
thank you. I don't want that Boston accent. Moses does it so eloquently. Go ahead, Moses. Boston accent.
What? You go to Boston. I can't do it.
Like, they have nobody for friggin' poor Deonna. And I mean,
I'm going to Cheers for a drink.
Yes.
How's that for you?
There you go.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That works.
I mean, Fabi Apache is not going to beat her at freaking Triple Mania. You know Deonna's going to get it and win all the gold. I mean, the only other thing I could do is, I mean, they're doing the thing with Empower. And I mean, I'd love to see her and Mickie James go at it. That'd be pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah. I think that's going to be the thing. That or it'll end up being another one of those things where it's we just talked about fucking the NWA Women's Champion, Broad. What the fuck is her name?
Oh, there's Serena Deeb. There's Thunder Rosa.
No, the new one. Not Sherman. What the fuck? Who's the big lady that just showed up on goddamn AEW?
Oh, friggin' Layla. No, not Layla Hirsch. Who was the one?
Layla Hirsch is facing her. It's Camille.
Camille.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they'll do her and Deonna, and then maybe it'll end up being her and Mickie. I think Mickie will probably be the one that wins that belt off of her. It'll just be an old vet.
Hardcore
just
country.
To be a big old fuck you.
Hardcore country. Can I also just say one thing because it has to do with AEW? So the whole thing.
It better not be hardcore country.
No. So it had to do with the Nick Gage thing with the Dominoes. Matt Cardona is such a fucking heel. He ordered Dominoes and freaking posted it on his Instagram. I fucking love me some Matt Cardona.
Oh, you know what ad ran during Dynamite last night instead of Domino's?
What did they run?
Little Caesars.
Oh, well, friggin' yes. Pizza.
No, that's not the best part. You guys missed the best. Oh, my God. So, Matt Cardona decided, I guess, he was going to go out of his way to help get PBR Pat's Blue Ribbon beer an ad spot on AEW. And so guess what played instead of Domino's? Pat's Blue Ribbon beer ad featuring both Chelsea Green and the fucking greatest hardcore wrestler ever, the GCW World Champion, Matt Cardona.
I fucking love Cardona.
He is the man. The fucking man. Oh my God. I always knew I liked the woo 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 for something.
That dude is amazing. Fucking
that guy's awesome right now.
Well, Domino's. Well, I mean, here's the thing with AEW, and I'm just gonna say this right now. If you're gonna do shit like that, I mean, if they lose their sponsorship with Domino's, now we got Little Caesars.
They don't know whose ads are playing.
I'm just saying, man.
They don't line this shit up.
I know, but I'm
fucking
just saying.
Somebody wants to look, bro. Like, but no, for real. For all these marks out there that want to like get upset about this thing, yell at TNT.
Yep.
This isn't on AEW. AEW doesn't get a handful of commercials. Let me organize these. No, they fucking are run by TNT, who then runs ads.
Yep.
Yell at TNT.
Put me an ad. Pizza cutter. Here's some Domino's.
That's.
I can't look at Domino's the
I
same.
still love it though.
I can't look at
Worked out
Domino's
so
the same.
great.
That's the thing. I can't look at Domino's the same now because all the image I have is friggin' Jericho getting the pizza cutter on his head.
Oh, I did see a TikTok of this though. Swear to God, a guy was watching it and he was like, "Well, that can't be right because they almost never cut my pizza." I fucking died. I fucking died.
Well, I mean, you could also have the Papa John's guy who's friggin' all over the place, and he's like, he needs like fucking decaf, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over there. Let me deliver the pizza. Or friggin' you got friggin' Shaq dressing up where it's
like, hey, homeboy's gone. It's all about Shaq now.
Yeah,
Drop
friggin'
better ingredients, paper.
Yeah, yes. Which we already know that it's Shaq just like that. He goes, "How'd you know it was me?" It's like, I knew it was you. And friggin' better.
How the fuck do I not know it's you? Like, look at the size of you.
Right? Fucking Papa John's and shit. Hey, man, we have Godfather's Pizza here down south, and which is a like hot commodity. But when you go up north, man, nobody's looking at no Godfather's Pizza, man. Nobody.
You got Godfather's Pizza out here in San Diego.
Do you really?
Yeah, in the actual city of San Diego.
Is it popular?
It is definitely a small eatery. Well, no, it's not in San Diego. It's in like Little Italy.
Okay.
It's not the most popular. It used to be the most popular. Back when I was like a kid, if you try to go to Godfather's Pizza on the weekend, good fucking luck, bud. Good fucking luck. But like now, as I'm an adult, it's not as bad. I think it's what it is. They stopped selling by the slice. People got mad at that.
You know what it
Like,
reminds
bro, I
me
just
of?
want to fucking slice. Well, yeah, that was the cool thing. It's because you're hanging out in Little Italy. If you're not trying to like hang out all day long and just like you just want to walk, you get a nice slice and you fucking just hang out. Pull New York and San Diego. It's kind of nice.
That's
they stopped doing that. And I'm like, God damn, I just want a fucking slice.
Oh, that's the thing too. As someone who was in Little Italy, when you have the pizza corner on the pizza shop on the corner, then you could just walk around like Moses said in New York. That's like the best from the overall tourist perspective. And then the other thing too, man, is like here in South Carolina, we have the ultimate California pizza, the perfect pizza picky people love, as the jingle goes.
Oh,
and
that place sucks.
But it's right around the corner from Kirk's Ice Cream Parlor, so you got pizza and ice cream all in one vicinity.
Now, that place. Daz, if you ever come to America, don't you ever go to a fucking California
don't go to
pizza
Ultimate
kitchen.
California Pizza, the perfect pizza people love.
I'm going straight to Five Guys.
Attaboy.
There you go.
So you know how earlier we damned WWE for making us talk about food?
Yes.
And now AEW.
Now
and
AEW.
surprisingly, we got off of this off of a beer and pizza commercial.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we did somehow talk about beer.
Maybe it's just a wrestling thing. Wrestling fans like their food.
Dude, we really do, though.
We had WWE The World where they friggin' sold all those meatball sandwiches in New York. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've never been to New York,
that.
and even I'm pissed that they closed that place down.
You too?
I never got to go.
Never got to go either. Never got to shop. Never got to have a meatball sandwich or anything off that place, fuckers.
Yeah, sons of bitches, yeah.
Sons of bitches.
Hey, to get back on topic here, fucking Hoovy did not age a day.
No.
This fucking guy. Jesus.
And who the hell is
Last time
Hoovy?
these guys wrestled was like 99, and Hoovy looks like just like he's right out of 99.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It was, also, I love the Super Judas effect.
All right. That was fucking cool.
Because when he said, like, you got to win the match by doing a top rope move, I was expecting, like, a moonsault or something. Nope.
Same.
Fucking flying Judas effect.
No, I thought Frog Splash. I was like, he's going to get homage to Eddie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nope. Fucking
no, that
spinning
was
elbow
cool.
off the back, off the friggin' top rope.
Very unique.
Yes. And labor number 4 is unsurprisingly against Wardlow.
Mm-hmm. So who do we think the 5th is going to be?
The 5th is MJF, right?
Yes. No. Wait a minute.
You got to go through 5 labors to get to him.
Oh, okay. I thought I could have sworn MJF said the 5th labor. Oh, maybe JR said it. Okay.
So that's that's my guess is that he's got one more after Wardlow.
Like, still, to me, none of them are worse than going through what he did with Nick Gage.
Oh wait, what about Ultimo Dragon? Him and Jericho are tight. Bring in Ultimo Dragon next after friggin' Hoovy. Bring in Ultimo.
Oh my God!
Oh, just don't grease the ramp.
If you want my inner kid to pop like a fucking son of a gun, you bring out the Ultimo Dragon. Holy fucking balls! I would go bananas. You know what? Him or Muda.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring Muda in.
Well, here's
labor number 5: a debate with Jim Cornette.
Shit! I quit.
Here's the thing about that, man. Like, they did the death match, and then they did the flying the move off the top. Now we got Wardlow. I like Wardlow, but I'm saying, isn't that kind of like back-ass backwards, though? Wouldn't you want to see to death? Okay,
That's
I thought
what I mean.
It is, but at the same time, it just makes Wardlow look like that bigger of a stomping ground. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's cool. You beat the hardcore guy. Yeah, that's cool. You beat the dude who was relevant 22 years ago. Can you beat this giant monster guy?
Well, that's the thing. Also, somebody was
WWE.
somebody was going to make the joke like, "What is he going to face Dean Malenko next?" And I'm like, "No,
yes.
Dean Malenko can't even wrestle anymore. I think Dean Malenko has fucking Parkinson's. I know, but doesn't he have Parkinson's now?
I hope not. I know he's working as an agent
is it
backstage.
Parkinson's? I think you're right. I think it is Parkinson's.
Yeah, because my dad was like, "You know that Dean Malenko has Parkinson's?" I'm like, "What? Fucking Dean Malenko's got Parkinson's?" And I looked it up, and I'm like, "Holy shit! Yeah, poor Dean Malenko, man."
Yeah, that poor guy.
Damn.
Well, he's 61 now. Dean Malenko is 61 now. Holy shit.
Wow.
Damn.
Joining us just in time to defend his world title and maybe to discuss this final topic. I doubt he's seen it yet, but it is the current reigning and defending Max Wrestling World Champion, The Phoenix.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
We're a lot more awake than you were, pal.
Oh, yeah.
You're more sober than me as well.
Hey, attaboy. I wish. Maybe tomorrow.
Admittedly, that is why I'm late. I'm a little bit hungover.
He's not an alcoholic, people. He works nights. Just clarify.
Just
clarify.
I work nights in. I work nights in Morrison's.
Yeah, that deserves a drink.
I was about to say, we got to pull a 2017 where he's drinking on air and then he goes, "I'm not alcoholic."
Oh, that was great. It's funnier because we record in like early afternoon, but yeah.
Yep.
So the final topic, of course, last night. Cody never puts anybody over, but he got his ass kicked by Malakai Black last night.
Mm-hmm.
No,
So
he got
bad
his
that
teeth
this guy was
kicked into the
gonna
top
retire.
row.
Doesn't put anyone over. Bullshit.
Yeah,
But Malakai kicked this fucking dude's face off.
he kicked him so hard he tried to retire. It's great.
Oh, it was so awesome. I was like, this guy's really doing this. He's really taking his boots off. And then Malakai comes back with a chair. You look at here, you little son of a bitch. You're not taking my spot.
I actually couldn't tell if he was like playing it or if he really got his bell rung from how he was talking. Yeah.
No,
so,
if you play the replay, the ball of his foot lands right on the button of his chin. And he ate it. He got a good one. That's why he waited. Like, I'm sure he was like, "Oh shit, is he out? I better fucking not cover him."
And then friggin' Shivani's right there to interview him like fucking
Oh, yeah.
Dana White.
He's fucking Joe Rogan in here, fucking slide in here to Conor McGregor's busted leg. How you doing there, bub? Like, are you fucking kidding me? You not just see my face get kicked off. We all saw your face get kicked off, but
He was like, "So how you feeling, Cody?" So 3 years ago we started. Wait, what?
oh, yeah, he just goes on this rant. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Is he okay?
No.
I mean, it was a great promo for somebody who got their bell rung.
Yeah, I mean, if you woke up in a different stage, I guess, but whatever. That promo threw me the fuck off. I was like, does he know where he's at? Is he all there?
Cody woke up in 2031.
Right. I haven't seen it, but it's like, they made sure he hasn't got a concussion by the sounds of it? You know?
Oh yeah, no, they checked him out. I'm sure it was a sell job, but like,
a great sell job.
Just the way it's when you watch it, you're gonna laugh because it's just the way it's set up is hilarious. He's knocked out. Malakai leaves. There's like this small chant. In comes fucking Schiavone in his Schiavone jeans, because fucking jeans, man. And he's just like on his knees, like, "Hey, buddy, they gave you the cane. How about you try getting up?" And then he just starts rambling, and then he kicks Tony out of the ring, and I was like, well, "What the fuck was the point of any of this?"
It sounds like that scene in The Longest Yard. I have a bird.
Yes.
His name is Ronnie. Well, tell Ronnie you just got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. Cody's nose also did start bleeding a little bit. How's my nose? It's flatter, straighter, kind of like a young Michael Jackson. I love little Michael.
There you go.
Little Michael. Yep.
But also, Black's new entrance, awesome. I love how it blacks out and he's in a different place.
Great. It's great.
Yeah,
Love
when
it.
you get a chance, you need to check it out. It's great. And if this is what we were supposed to be getting in WWE, you fucked up, Vince.
Oh, big time.
Not only did he kick Cody Rhodes' ass, he did it in 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, we had 15 minutes left. I expected this thing to go all the way. Nope, 7 minutes in, bam, it's over.
It was almost like how Brock did Cena, just with more moves.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, all right. So, now for your main event of the evening. The following is a trivia bout for the Max Wrestling World Championship. The question is, Phoenix, are you leaving here today ending your reign on the same length as you ended mine, or breaking the record?
I plan on breaking the record.
Yeah, gee,
Love
thanks.
the confidence.
The challenger. He has never won the world title, but he's won everything else. A win tonight will make him a Grand Slam champion once again. He is the podcast machine, Mike Larkin.
I'm looking forward to it. That's really all I can say, man. I'm just going to go into it, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to screw me again if I do win, man, because you have this tournament coming. You want to keep me in the game, but then at the same time, you want to screw me, and I get to say this line. My name is Mike Larkin. I am the podcast machine, and I do not deserve this. Beating me up in the back of an ambulance. Hello, boys. Throw me through the window. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, if this was a promo bout...
I bet you gutted that I actually showed up. You were hoping for a bye, weren't you?
First and foremost, no, I don't want to win by a bye. My name is not Alex Dorio, sir. And I love you, Alex. But Alex Dorio when it comes to a bye.
Well, also, there's a very interesting addition to the King of the Mic final, where Travis's lawyer, Mr. Chad Malcolm, read out a list of demands after the match. Obviously, Phoenix, you haven't seen it yet. Well, nobody's seen it yet apart from us. Where he's basically laying in some special stipulations. Phoenix, if you win the King of the Mic this week and you retain the World Championship, he basically wants the world title on the line in the final. Just as like a little added bit of pressure, you know. The champion, he is the only Golden Slam champion, winning all 4 championship titles. A win tonight will mean he will go into Promo Slam as the longest reigning world champion, surpassing my record of 119 days, which he has matched right here today. That's, that would have been before we took the world title into consideration in the King of the Mic final next week. We'll see how this goes first. There's 3 stages to this World Championship match. We haven't had trivia for a world title before, so it's a first. Stage 1 is name the pay-per-view.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This guy, he gets it on the dark match in the first match every time.
Name the card. Sorry. Yeah, it's Phoenix's favorite round.
I don't always get it on the dark matches.
Yeah, you do, you son of a bitch. You got that friggin' telepathy, man. You got that psychic vibe about you, man.
Well, Mike, I can tell you there are no dark matches on this one.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
No, because remember, I always used to kick off at the fact that they were dark matches.
How the fuck am I supposed to know? No, well, nobody's supposed to know. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but man, I'm just saying. It's a dark match.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. My girl Mary.
You will get 15 seconds after each match to have one guess each on which pay-per-view we're talking about. When the time is up, you won't hear that noise. You'll hear this noise.
No, my battery's low. The battery on my other phone is low, so I was just putting it on charge.
All right.
Okay.
Well, when the time is up, you will hear this noise. It's a lovely noise. Okay, match number 1.
I'll hear silence. Lovely.
You didn't hear anything?
No.
We hear like a random...
Hold on a second. Let me play that again, because it was fucking loud on my end. This.
No.
What?
Still don't hear nothing.
How are you not hearing that?
I don't hear nothing. I hear nothing.
You can hear me, but you can't hear that.
Yeah.
I'm fucking confused.
Good lord.
I'm seriously confused.
Dude, I did not hear that at all, man. Phoenix, did you hear that at all?
Are you hearing any of these sound effects?
I heard a bit.
I heard nothing. I just said silence.
Silence.
Okay, people, I'm very confused. Okay, anyway, you got 15 seconds.
Okay. Let's start, man. Hit it.
For the people
you don't have to play a soundbite. Just let us know when the time's up.
For the people listening at home, when the 15 seconds are up, they'll hear this noise. See, I heard that one.
There you go. I heard that.
Is there at least a Sunday Night Heat match? How about that?
This shit's crazy.
Instead of a dark match, is there like a heat match? Because that's actually televised.
I'm getting fucking heat right now. Okay. No, there's no heat match. It kicks off with 9 matches on the pay-per-view.
Okay, cool.
All right, match number 1. The Dudley Boys versus Edge and Christian in a tables match. For the benefit of those in attendance, the timer is not going off yet. All right.
No.
Time is up.
No, I got nothing.
Match 2. For the Women's Championship, Ivory versus Lita.
Survivor Series 2000.
No. Phoenix, you got 10 seconds on this one.
No idea.
Alright, stop the clock. Shut up, they can't hear the buzzer. Match number 3. For the Hardcore Championship. Obviously, it's a hardcore match. Steve Blackman versus Perry Saturn.
This happened on a pay-per-view?
Yes, it did.
Jesus Christ. I have no idea, man.
Sounds like a regular pay-per-view to me.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like a... But, yeah, no, Oh, yeah, no.
All right, match 4.
I got nothing. Okay.
For the European Championship, Crash Holly versus William Regal.
William Regal and Crash Holly had about the European...
Not like No Mercy 2000, is it?
No. 5 seconds for you, Mike.
I don't know, man. William Regal and Crash Holly friggin' matches out the wazoo.
I know.
The wazoo.
The wazoo. We a wazoo, ma!
All right, match 5. It's kind of a mixed tag match. Billy Gunn and Chyna versus Dean Malenko and Eddie Guerrero.
If they don't get it, I want a shot, even though I don't get the answer right or wrong. I think I know which one it is.
Armageddon 2000?
Nope. 2 seconds. Nope. Next match. Kane versus Chris Jericho.
Oh, God, is that, no. Is that Armageddon? No, it's not Armageddon. It's the coffee one, I think. I said Survivor Series 2000. No, now I don't know.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know.
Match number 7 for the Tag Team Championships. Right to Center's Bull Buchanan and the Good Father versus the Hardy Boys.
Wait a minute, man.
No Mercy 2000. No.
2000. No, Survivor Series 2000. It's one of the 2000s ones.
All right, we'll go to the next
2000.
one. We'll go to the next one because you both said Survivor Series and No Mercy. Match number 8.
I'm so right.
The Undertaker versus Chris Benoit.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly which
Just a
one.
just a one-on-one?
Yeah. I think you may get it from the main event.
Okay.
I got it 4 matches ago.
Is it? Okay, I'm going to say it's
Hold
a
on.
rare one. Oh, wait, hold on.
I don't know. Unforgiven 2000. I know it's not. But
I was about to say something.
Here's the main event. I know, but the timer ran out. Not that you can fucking hear the damn thing.
Son of a bitch, shut your fucking mouth.
Fuck me. Main event. Fatal 4-way for the WWE Championship. Kurt Angle versus Rikishi versus The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Rebellion 2000?
Oh, and he got it.
I said it was a rare one, man. It was one of the rare ones.
He got it.
I don't know how you didn't get that one from just like, Kane and Jericho and from the mixed tag.
The Rebellion and Insurrection pay-per-views I'm not very knowledgeable on. Like the only one I've seen was the one in 2001.
Ah.
Okay,
that's the only one I really know.
He beat me by a year because the only one that I know is the 2002 one with Triple H and Taker and Brock Lesnar and Shawn Stasiak against the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, I thought the main event would have given it away because it was very specific.
Okay, first and foremost, William Regal and Crash Holly. I'm like,
I knew that one right off the bat.
No, no. Bring it out the wazoo. I'm like,
you got to understand. I was a big Crash Holly fan. There's something about that little fucker I really liked.
Well, do you remember when he was in TNA mode before he passed away?
No. I didn't know he had a fucking TNA. God damn it.
So he was.
This is why I don't watch this shit, and now I fucking miss. I like crap.
He was briefly in TNA in 2003. He was Mad Mikey.
Fuck.
Mad Mikey.
Mad Mikey.
Okay, point goes to Mike. Stage 2 is Mystery
jam,
Superstar.
y'all enjoy.
All right.
Okay, Mo.
Good luck to both.
Thanks.
Peace.
Peace.
Okay. Stage 2 is Mystery Superstar.
Okay.
You will get clues to a wrestler's identity and, 15 seconds between each one to guess who it is. First clue. Former Intercontinental Hardcore Tag Team US and World Champion.
Aha. Chris Jericho.
No. Phoenix, 10 seconds.
Eddie Guerrero.
No. Next clue. Made his WWE debut in 2001.
Rhino?
No. 10 seconds again, Phoenix.
Okay.
What were the championships again? Sorry.
Hardcore US Tag Team World and Intercontinental. Alright, next clue. Inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame twice. Five seconds.
That could be so many people.
I thought that was quite
I'm
a
just
short
trying
list.
to think he made that debut in 2001.
Alright, next clue. Wrestled in TNA for 3 years.
Billy Gunn?
Booker T.
Yes,
Booker T.
it is Booker
Alright.
T. 1 point
Okay.
apiece. Final
Okay.
clue would have been
Okay.
won the King of the Ring in 2006.
Oh, okay.
And then
See,
became
I
King
forgot
Booker.
Booker T was... Booker. I forgot Booker T was in twice with Harlem Heat.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay.
I was trying to think he made that debut in 2001. I remember it was that's when the Alliance and Invasion angle happened.
Yep, Booker T
You
kind of
want to
kicked
talk
it off.
about... Wait a minute. Hold on. Now this is where I get you here.
Okay.
You freaking put the hardcore title in there, which he fucking won at Insurrection 2002, friggin' beating Stevie Richards. That friggin' nobody remembers that Booker T was the goddamn hardcore champion except for me because I'm fucking a nut.
Well, you didn't because you didn't guess him.
Well, what is that? All the friggin' clues with the hardcore title, friggin' Booker T. I don't fucking remember Booker T as the hardcore champ. Friggin' everybody was the hardcore champ. Terry Reynolds was the hardcore champ.
This is like Quagmire talking about wings. Disrespecting wings. I love wings.
Yes. All right. I'll take that.
Okay, so point apiece, which means it didn't really matter because stage 3 is quick fire. So we are back to even Stevens. Most points in this round wins.
All right.
All right.
Oh, okay. You will have... how many can you get? A minute each.
All right.
All right. Who's going first?
We'll do Challenger first.
Okay.
So, Mike, you set the standards, and we'll see what score Phoenix needs to beat.
Alrighty.
Your 30 seconds start after the first question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright then, let's do this. For the World Championship, the final round. Mike,
Okay.
how many siblings has Bret Hart had?
Jesus. Fucking 10.
Oh, 11. Who won the Women's Money in the Bank in 2018?
God. Was that, oh my God, this is bad. Pass.
Alexa Bliss. In what year did Masahiro Chono win the first G1 Climax?
I don't know, just pass.
Who was the only member of this year's Women's Money in the Bank match to never win any wrestling championships?
Pass.
time
is up. It was Liv
I know.
Morgan.
That's okay, man. Like I said, just... Phew.
All right, so it's still 1-1.
To be fair, I wasn't. I think I knew the the Money in the Bank, but I think I was off by a year.
That's okay.
When I was playing along in my head.
Yeah, those were tough. Okay.
Well, it's still 1-1, which means even if it's a draw, Phoenix, you retain because titles don't change on a draw. So congratulations. But we're going to give you your questions anyway, just to see how you would have done.
Fuck it. Let's do them for fun.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations. And number 1, number 2, I'll come back later on and try for another time. So all good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a long line, Mike. I'll tell you when in just a minute.
I know there's a long line. I'll come back in the future.
Everybody wants a shot at me. They think they underestimate me.
Okay. Your 30 seconds begins after the first question. Starting now. What is the name of Alexa Bliss's doll?
Lily.
Yes. Cade and Murdoch first appeared as a tag team in what year?
2007.
5. Who won the Money in the Bank match in 2016?
Baron Corbin.
Dean Ambrose. Which WWE In Your House pay-per-view took place in September 1998?
Pass.
Breakdown. Okay, time would have been up there, but you would have got 1. So you have 1-2-1 at least. It's not a draw. Your final question was then going to be, in what year did Nathan Jones leave WWE?
2003.
Yes, it was.
Okay, hold on.
Only because he was unhappy with the schedule.
Yeah.
I gotta say this just because it's a trademark with this. I knew most of his questions.
So I got to ask Phoenix, did you know any of his questions?
I think I knew the Money in the Bank one, but I wasn't. I think I was off by a year.
Honestly, probably the only person who would have known that G1 question was Moses.
He's going to be raging when he hears back. When he hears this back, and he.
What was the final score? 2-1, right?
The final score is 2-1 to the Phoenix. Congratulations. So like we said, Travis kind of wants to up the stakes if you win the King of the Mic semi-final this week and put the world title in the line in the final. But we did have a challenger lineup for Promo Slam anyway. That being Travis's own lawyer, Chad Malcolm. So he's the number 1 contender. He's ready to challenge whoever is the world champion at Promo Slam in a trivia bout. So it all depends on how this week goes and if you defeat Chris and if the final is a world title match or not. But I think what we can do for now is make it official: Phoenix versus Chad at Promo Slam, card subject to change.
Yeah, I got no problem with it.
Alright, Travis also didn't know this when he...
problem with it, so.
Chad's also quite secretive because Travis didn't know this when he told Chad to put this stipulation in his contract. That's lawyers for you. Alright, well, also congratulations because as of tomorrow you will be officially the longest reigning world champion.
Yay! Sorry, cousin.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. This is the Max Wrestling Podcast. Remember to like and follow Max Wrestling on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us at Max Wrestling UK on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and of course on the Click Talk Network. Even though that's not at Max Wrestling UK, that's a website. You can enjoy other shows on the Click Talk Network, such as Netpicks, Open Road, Smart Mark Radio, On the Mic with Mike, Ryan Squared, Bold Rivals, Wrestling Millionaire, and more. Go to clicktalknetwork.weebly.com. Also go check it out at maxwrestling.net. Follow us on social media at thecaptain512, at MCL92, and at SMRPodNet. Obviously Moses has had to leave us, so he's not going to give you his plugs. But before we do tap out and bid you adieu, Mike, who you been talking to? See, it still rhymes.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Well, first I will say I will come back for the Max Wrestling title in time. I've already done everything as you had to so eloquently put it in my introduction there, man. So, hey, I'll go for the Max Wrestling World title another time. You already got to talk about how I did everything there, man. Just have to just put it out on the table, man. Like that, that shell, Dazzy Dangerously.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Chad's number 1 contender. DC's got next. He'll be challenging whoever the world champion is on Promo Bowl opening day, and then we'll see how it goes from there, because obviously the Promo Bowl winners get briefcases this year, as well as a promo title match. So
you just up at the stakes, aren't you?
There's stakes everywhere this year. I don't think we've actually explained...
What's in the briefcases?
I don't think we've actually explained this on air. It is explained on the website, under the promo bowl section. So this year, all 3 winners will face the promo champion, just like last year. However, all 3 winners will also be given randomly assigned briefcases. One of them contains a shot at the World Championship. One of them contains a shot at the Knowledge Championship. One of them is a kill switch.
So it's kind of like the...
Feast or Fired.
Feast or Fired, that's it.
The third briefcase is a kill switch. Now, this one gives you the right to add yourself to any championship match. And it also gives you the right to ban somebody else from competing for a championship until Promomania. And all briefcases must be cashed in before Promomania. Fun times. So.
Yeah, you asked who I was talking to. That's right. My bad. Okay. So on the Mike, latest one is with fetish model Ray Cotton Candy, which was fun. We talked about fetishes and we talked about modeling, hence the term fetish modeling. SteveandMikeShow.com, SM Show 1, MCL92 on the Twitter machine, SteveandMikeShow.com, LaundryFC.com for the Beauty, Strength, and Dominance podcast, which is now video, which you'll see on Wrestling with Wrestling in my YouTube channel. Just type in Mike Larkin and subscribe. We got the Roku channel now for LFC, which you can also check it out on the Roku channel, which I'm very happy to be a part of. Yes.
I got 2 Rokus in the house.
The Lingerie Fighting Championships, Daz Areno. Go on the Roku channel.
All right. And on that topic, of course, congratulations to Ella J as well, showing up on Fight TV.
Congratulations, Ella.
And join us. Did you hear that one?
No.
Why is my microphone not picking up my phone? This is fucking weird. Okay, well, join us next week for the grand final of the 2021 King of the Mic tournament and the go-home show to Promo Slam. This was episode 334. We will catch your ass down the open road, and that's the bottom line. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang.
All I gotta say is fuck Drake Younger, fuck yourself, and fuck right off. You can come back, fuck off, and then come back again, you son of a bitch. You and Garrett Bischoff.
Yeah.
Fuck you both.
And when you get there, fuck off some more.